everyone, it's Erin, and today we're going to do a things I regret buying video. It's going to be all about products from Lush. Now don't get me wrong, I love Lush and pretty much everything that they have. I love the fact that things are not tested on animals, everything is either vegetarian or vegan. Even if you're not a vegetarian, it's still really good to have more natural products. I've been using their stuff for about 2 or 3 years now. There are a lot of products that I've used that I absolutely love and would recommend to anybody any day. These are 3 products that I'm not really happy with. And these could work for somebody else. It just so happens that I don't like the way they make either my hair feel or what they do to my skin, but they could work for other people. So these are just my opinions and why I regret buying them. My first item is Lush's Curly Whirly Shampoo. It says on the tub, fresh, nutritious ingredients work wonders on your hair and scalp, calming frizz, moisturizing hair, and making curls soft, shiny, and bouncy. My hair is actually really curly. I straighten it and then I curl it afterwards to get it to look like this, but my hair is tight curls that are just a mess and frizzy and they're horrible sometimes. So I just figured that this would help by, like I said, calming frizz or moisturizing your hair. And I tried a sample of it. So if you go into a Lush store, most of the time if there's something that you're not really sure is going to work, you can ask for a sample. The sample that they had given me was in one of these little tubs. It's not a lot of product, and it was hard to kind of tell if it did anything to my hair. Even when it was a lot shorter, it's still really thick. I tried the sample, it made my hair feel good, and I decided next time I went back that I would buy a tub of it. They usually have 2 size tubs, a smaller one and a bigger one like this. It was only a few dollars more to go in between the smaller one and the bigger one, so I figured why not just go for the bigger one. It made my hair feel good that one time, so I bought it. Well, I've had this now for about a year, and I've only used maybe a third of the whole tub, and it's gonna expire soon, and I'm probably just gonna end up throwing it out. Now you may ask, why don't I like it and why do I regret buying it? Let me just start off by saying that washing your hair with this is a little weird because it has chunks of coconut in it. When you take it in your hand and you start scrubbing your hair with it, it's chunky and it gets stuck like inside your hair, especially when you have really curly hair like I do that tangles and knots really easily. I found pieces like just wouldn't come out, so like I would have to like scrub a little harder like in the shower. But I just figured that was the first time I was using it, so I just wasn't used to using it because I'm used to using things that are completely smooth and don't have chunks in them. When I got out of the shower, it felt a little greasy, I guess you can say. Like it had product still on it and it just didn't feel fully clean. Next day when I got in, I washed my hair with regular shampoo just to get the rest of it out, and it did feel good after that. A few days later, I figured that I would try again, maybe because I just was new at it and I didn't know how to exactly use the specific product, and the same exact thing happened. I took some in my hand, started washing my hair with it in the water. I felt like just like the bits and pieces getting caught and tangled in my hair, and it felt really heavy. It didn't feel exactly clean even after I had washed it all out. And the next mistake that I made was trying to straighten my hair after I had used that shampoo. What had happened was when I started to straighten it, it just got really greasy and started to like stick together like my hair hadn't been washed in weeks. And this could work for other people. This just didn't work on my type of hair, and I'm really upset because I did pay a lot of money for it, and I kept trying to use it, but it didn't work, and I'm probably going to end up throwing the rest away. Next thing that I regret buying from Lush is the tea tree water. So this says on the bottle, tea tree water, toner water, antibacterial tea tree, astringent grapefruit, and balancing juniper berry, Keep disasters at bay. Beneficial for anyone with oily or spot-prone skin. So I do have my fair share of face demons where I get them around my chin and sometimes on top of my cheeks. So I've always heard a lot of good things about toner water, that you spray it on your face and then you wipe it off and it gets all that extra dirt and everything out so your skin can stay clean and you get less spots or pimples. It just didn't work for me. It actually made my face worse. So the first time that I used it, I sprayed it on my face and I wiped away everything with a cotton pad, which it says to do on the bottle. And I thought my face, like, oh yeah, it feels great. Like, it doesn't really feel like anything is left on it. And then I woke up the next day and I had a couple pimples along my jawline. And I had read online that a lot of people use it 2 times a day, once before they go to bed and once when they wake up in the morning. I only used it once a day and it made my face break out so bad I had to stop using it. And after about a week or 2 of trying it and just seeing if maybe it was my skin getting used to it and it just had to kind of do its thing, it didn't work and I didn't like it and I do regret buying it. And the last thing that I regret buying from Lush is the Tea Tree Toner Tab. I bought this as the exact same time as I bought the toner water. So I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know if it was going to be effective or not. The tab had claimed pretty much the exact same thing, but instead of spraying it on your face, you drop the tab into some hot water, put your head over, and then put a towel over it so the steam comes up and the toner kind of just gets into your pores, and you sit there for 10-15 minutes. It does the same thing where it reduces redness, reduces blemishes, clears oily skin, and I found it did absolutely nothing. My skin didn't look any different afterwards. I mean, it didn't look any worse, but it didn't look any better. It didn't feel any better. It felt like I had put my face over some hot water. It really didn't do much. So all in all, I really do love Lush products, and it just so happens that these 3 things didn't work very well on me and I didn't really like them. But if you've used these ones and they worked on you, I want to know. Let me know in the comments down below. And remember to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.